Hit the thumbs up, guys. Today is the day. Today is the day. Thanks for the like. Eddie, what's up, man? I'm trying to catch up on your channel, buddy. You don't do that many videos no more, right? Sheelan, what's up? Glad you can make it. I appreciate that. Eddie, you gotta do more videos, man. Gotta do some more videos. Yeah, I'm gonna do some walking and some running. It's raining out here. It rained. I didn't want to get my bike out here. I don't really have a channel. Well, you do. I saw some videos. You did some videos. Just stick with it. YouTube is funny. You know what I mean? You could do it. No, I don't really have it. Hello, Paul. ¿Cómo está? What you doing? ¿Cómo está todo el mundo today? ¿Cómo está toda la gente today? How's everybody doing today? Hey, come on over the years just for family and friends, mostly. Hey, well, I'm your friend, man. Don't forget, you got a lot of YouTube friends. They might want to see it, you know. Got a couple of YouTube friends. Tenemos mucha amistad, you know. Many people. I'm over here. I got my channel back. This channel was hacked. This channel was hacked 2 years ago. I had this channel when I first started YouTube. I had it for a long time. I really didn't post much on it for like 11 years. I had like 10 or 9 years. I didn't put a lot of stuff on there. So when I started, everybody was saying, hey, you should start your own YouTube channel, right? I'm saying, like, who want to see this ugly face? You know, so I didn't really, do a channel. So as time went by, I just I felt like I was, I don't know, I felt like, starting one, you know, and I don't know, I just like the step of my finger, you know, I felt like doing one, like out of the blues, and so as I was doing it, I got a lot of subscribers. I'm like, you know what? Maybe people is interested in seeing my ugly face. So my first channel that I had on YouTube, you know, I started it with with the intent of helping other people. You know, like, so I started, like, I love shaving and collecting razors and the history of shaving. So back then, like, in 2007, right around there, 2008, I started doing YouTube videos. I had like 34,000 subscribers, but then I deleted it because the website that I was doing it on, they didn't really want to share revenue. Back then, there wasn't a lot of websites doing, a lot of YouTube. So my videos got popular because I was helping people for free and I charging them, right? And I got like a lot of people. That's why I wanted to get this channel back, because I got a few videos left over from there, from 2006. That's why I wanted to get this channel back. This channel, when it was hacked, I wanted to let it go. You know what I mean? I was saying to myself, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. So now, obviously, what I did was, I let it go. But being the captain of my ship, I said, you know what, I'm gonna get control and maybe get the channel back, because of the fact that I know my channel was hacked and I didn't do nothing wrong. This channel was hacked and something happened with YouTube suspending it. And the algorithm suspended my channel, right? So I'm like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I felt so violated. A lot of YouTubers go to the same brouhaha. They go to the same thing. Our channel was suspended. Hey, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for coming over. Yeah, Morales, por fin tengo el canal para atrás. They finally give me the channel back. So, as time went on, I was saying to myself, I didn't do nothing wrong in the channel. It was hacked, and YouTube, they should know that because the hackers have an IP address. YouTube could track that, and they know that the activities was not from my channel was hacked. At that point, there was a lot of stuff going on with YouTube. There was a lot of like things, and I knew I was going to get my channel back right away because, because I could try every effort I can. I got the will. My will is made out of iron, so as you could tell, I wanted to. I didn't want to give up. I just I did. Thanks for coming. This channel is unknown, and it was Trucking Fitness. Glad you got it right. Yeah, I know, Eddie. And the thing is, the thing is, I had a lot of videos on here, and I was helping others. Back then, 2 years ago, the algorithm was different. The algorithm changed at the same time that my channel was hacked and suspended by YouTube. Believe it or not, the algorithm changed. So, when they made that change, for me, when they made that change, for me, it was harder to get. Hey, Sabuana, how you doing, man? I'm glad you made it over. You should be asleep, but I try to be quiet. Sabuana. So at that time, I wanted to make that change, but at the same time, I was telling myself, self, is it worth it? Can I get it back? Can I reverse it? Can I go back and say, hey, YouTube, check my channel, please? But back then, very nice. Thank you, Morales. Back then, para coger mi canal para atrás era más difícil. Ese tiempo era diferente con los tiempos. It was different. The times were different. The algorithm was changing. It was a lot of stuff going on YouTube. So, you know what I said to myself as a self? I am not going to give up, but at the same time, let me be smart. So what I basically did was I started a second channel called Alex Express Shorts. That's the channel that I started because really it was called Alex Express 3. Because you're not going to believe this. I'm going to tell you, I know, shout out guys, thank you, Sabuana. I know you guys are not going to believe this. As soon as I got hacked, right, YouTube sent me an email saying, due to the fact that you have violated our policy and terms, we have decided to terminate your channel. Then I said, say what? What? So I wrote back and I said, excuse me, but what did I violate? My channel is monetized. My channel, you can see the history. There's no violations. Go back in there and check. But at the same time, who terminated me was the algorithm. When the algorithm suspends you, you lose your videos, you lose everything. When the algorithm suspends you, the automated intelligence, when they suspend you, you cannot get your channel back. You can restore your name. You can restore. I've been to Cebu. Oh wow, it's nice up there. I want to go up there one of these days. Um, yes, I know it's beautiful. I see the pictures of it. So when that happened, right, I wrote back. I said, "Why did you suspend it?" Of course, YouTube never tells you. Not only my channel, but a lot of people, they go through the same thing where they get suspended or terminated, and YouTube never has an answer. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, that's crazy. So, I had my audience. People were following me. It was monetized, and I'm like, why did you? I just want to know why. Why? They never said it. So, how'd you find Cebu? You like it? So I want to ask you, Eddie, Bookie Don. Bookie Don. So, para mí era más difícil conseguir el canal para atrás porque el ritmo algo era diferente y estaba cambiando. The algorithm was changing and it was getting hard. So, you know what? I became smart and I said, hey, I said, hey, and I said, look, you know what? I'm going to start another channel. Guess what? You're not going to believe this. That same morning, I started Alex Express 2. Bam! It got hacked. I know you're not going to believe me. I will retire there. Oh, Bahu. Oh, yeah. Those are nice places. Real beautiful and affordable. Beautiful girls. Um, so I started the second one. 1 hour later, it suspended me. Like whoever was hacking me had my credentials, so I had to change emails because using my original email, the hackers hacked my second channel, did something wrong again. Like I think they were doing commercial linking, like linking outside and bullying people. I know I don't bully people. Wow, cool, Eddie. Sabrina said, "Wow, cool, Eddie." So I'm like, "Oh my gosh, is this is a nightmare?" Every time I put up the second channel, on the second channel, that got hacked and terminated due to the policy infractions. Your channel is terminated. The second one, so I had Alex Express one that was hacked and suspended. Alex Express two hacked and suspended, and the same day. So then I opened up Alex Express 3 with the different on Gmail, and that one they didn't hack. They hacked it, but they gave it back. I know they hacked it, but YouTube gave it back the same morning. They said, okay, your channel's okay. We're Alex Express 3. So I had Alex Express 3. I think I had it for maybe like a year, and I got that one monetized pretty quickly. I was getting, I was doing helping videos. I was doing like on YouTube updates and all that stuff. And I love that channel, right? But I love this one better because this channel is 11 years old, almost 12 years old, and it's my original channel. You know what I mean? So, so as time went on, I kept asking YouTube. YouTube kept saying that I couldn't go. Like every time I tried to do something on YouTube, even with AliExpress 3, it kept denying me. And it was really hard because when you get suspended, YouTube does not promote your channel that much. So I promoted AliExpress 3 through growth networks, Soprano Vlogs and Neverland. And I go there and get subscribers and support because YouTube, when they see your IP address is suspended, they're going to hold back and say, you know, they're not going to promote you because they're not sure. So because of that, I was having a hard time getting notifications out and all that, but I didn't stop. I just kept going because I trusted that someday, my channel, will be on. I did, I had like a iron will, like not giving up, and so at that point, when they no, it was 2 years, Eddie. Oh, 11 years. Yeah, I had this channel since 2009, around there. I think 2009. Is that 12 years? 11? Yeah, 11 years. Is it? I lost track. 2010, 11 years. Yeah. But also had my other channel in 2007, 2008. But I deleted that channel. Back then on YouTube changed, right? On YouTube, as time goes by, YouTube changes things. So back in 2007, 2008, if you didn't like your channel or whatever, if you wanted to change name, you could do that. You could change names and but now you can't. I mean, now you could do that. Back then you could have not done that. It's either delete the channel, and I didn't want to be on a channel for somebody to make money off of me and not share it. That the shaving website for gentlemen that I used to. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. How was church? Hope you had fun in church, Angelica. Now you got to get back to studies. But anyway, so because of the fact that YouTube, I could not change my name and keep my name on there and change it. I just deleted it, and I started in 2009, 2010. This channel right here. That's why I wanted to get it back in there. I have like old videos. Hey, Sharam, how you doing? Thanks for coming over. Wow, I hope you're doing better, man. I know you're having issues there. I hope you resolve them, man. Right now, you know, I'm in a position that I got to go get another truck. The other truck went out, and I haven't worked like in 2 months, man. This is like I've been home for 2 months. Yeah, new channel. Yo, yeah, I was. Let me start the story all over again for Sharam. Well, I think I'm gonna get off this road because it's a lot of cars. Well, now I don't know. For being just two cars, it's noisy as hell, ain't it? Damn, what that noise? Um, ain't it noisy? So, Don says, "Oh, thanks, Sharam. Yeah, I appreciate that." So basically. So now, the channel as I was, when it was hacked and suspended. This is my original channel from YouTube from 2010, I think 2009, and And but like 2 years ago, it got hacked, and a lot of YouTube didn't accept that. Keep my eye on this. YouTube suspended it. YouTube was going through a lot of stuff. Back then, in 3 years ago, YouTube, people were going on YouTube and doing like killings. They were like taking a YouTube, like right now, see this? People were getting a new channel, and at that time, YouTube increased the qualifications for you to become an owner. You have to understand that right now, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And the reason is that the YouTube wants to make sure that you have a lot of information on your channel, a lot of data, so like that, advertising people and advertisers that bet that wants to buy into your that bets on your channel, not bets that do video auctions to okay, it's all about the advertisers. The reason that YouTube increased the qualification process to get advertisement money was because a lot of people were doing bad things on YouTube, and they didn't even have subscribers. They were fresh channels, and people would come in YouTube and like start killing people at a church. Remember that one? Like 3 years ago, people was doing live feeds, and then on the live feed killing people in church. Can you imagine if you're advertising on YouTube and you see like a person with a gun killing people at church? That's some frightening thing. I want to visit Young Island next time. Oh, okay, Eddie. Eddie wants to visit up in the Philippines Islands. It's like 16,000 islands over. So, so now, at the same time, my channel got hacked, and I knew I was not going to get no humans, like to look at it to make sure, to let them know that it wasn't me doing crazy things on my channel, right? But there was no humans there at the time. You know what I mean? Because of the fact that that was the thing with the. If you remember, 2 years ago, there was a person that he went to Walmart and to other different advertisers and said that YouTube didn't care for kids. He said that it was a lot of people leaving remarks on YouTube kids channels talking about kids' private parts and very pornographic and sexually graphic comments. And YouTube back then, they didn't have no system to delete that. You know what I mean? YouTube, in a way, YouTube didn't care, but it would have been better for people to have gone to YouTube instead of going to the advertisers, right? Because what happens is, when you complain to the advertisers pull out. And then that means that Sabuana, me, we're not going to get paid. We're not going to get paid a lot of money because YouTube, the advertisers is what pays us. YouTube is just in the middle. YouTube do not pay us. YouTube has nothing to do with the money. Who pays us is the advertisers, right? That's how we get a check every month or whatever. And through super chats. But at the same time, your channel, YouTube doesn't pay you. It's just the advertisers. So when this person 3 years ago went to Walmart, he went to all the top vendors and said, hey, guess what? Nobody cares AdSense, right? AdSense. YouTube, he went to the advertisers because, see, this person wanted to be popular on YouTube. And so instead of doing the right thing, such as going to the president of YouTube or to the product managers, he went straight to the advertisers. The advertisers started pulling out. They said, you know what? We don't want to deal with YouTube because they don't care about kids. All these remarks, all these comments on these little kids channels, that's a shame, right? So, long story, even longer, YouTube had a financial crisis. At the same time, there's a person in Europe, right, that was doing a YouTube live feed like this right here, like the one I'm doing. And you know what happened? He snapped. He snapped. He went crazy. He took a gun and he went into a church, into a synagogue. And he started shooting people on a live feed on YouTube. Guess what? Well, that was wrong. That was terrible. That was, yes, Pregulano Beach is so nice. I know it is. Night and chat. Hey, Donna being real. Man, I gotta catch up to your channel. I know you got some good conversation. Oh yeah, Donna, so when this channel got hacked and suspended, Can you imagine me trying to get customer service in the middle of the crisis that YouTube went? Right now, if you Google it, you can see, you can read about it. 2 years ago, this guy did a live feed, just like I'm doing right here, with a gun. He's shooting at people in the church on a live feed. Can you imagine that? Oh my God! Can you? You know, and and uh, and you know how I found out about it? One of my friend truckers, he emailed me. He said, Alex, I think he either called me or left me a text saying he has a friend that lives in Europe, and he said his friend sent him pictures on the YouTube live feed that this guy was killing people in the synagogue in a church, and and at first I thought, like, what? On the live feed, he said YouTube right now is in the live feed of a person killing people with a gun in church. They were hiding inside trying to get away from him. I'm like, that's not real. A day later, so many insane people out there. You can't even be safe in the Lord's house. Exactly. So at the same time, my channel got hacked right that morning. A day, 2 days later, I think. Take care, sir. So you're leaving, Angelica? Okay. So long story, even longer. That was happening, and at the same time, this person went to different YouTube vendors that like Walmart, right? And he went straight to the company and said YouTube didn't care because they were doing pornographic posts on kids channels. Now you have to understand, YouTube adjusts with time. Sometimes YouTube doesn't get all the postings, like the comments and all that. Now they do, because they got an algorithm, a comments algorithm. So they got this thing now that protects kids' comments, so inappropriate comments. Also, due to the fact that that same year, YouTube went through a big time lawsuit by the state of New York and other people that sued YouTube, because YouTube puts on videos, even though the kids are under 13, they was not watching that the kids under 13 were, being watched by adults. Kids under 13 in the United States are considered kids, underage, and by Angelica. So, because they're underage, what happens is, you got to monitor that. So when you get a channel on YouTube with a whole bunch of bad people that says or do bad things, you have to realize that you got to watch that. So because YouTube knew that the kids were underage, they didn't have no safeguards, like stuff, like things to prevent bad people from posting bad, right? So basically YouTube got sued, and that was another big mess. So my channel gets hacked. At the same time, all of this is coming up, right? All of this stuff with the lawsuit with the kids and the guy shooting people. So my mindset, I said, well, I'm not gonna get my channel back because there's no humans right now dealing with this. There's no customer service that's gonna help me, and I already know that. So what I basically did was, I started my second channel, Alex Express 2. And Alex Express 3, really, because the first two channels got hacked all over again. So long story, even longer, like long story that seems like it's never going to end longer. I basically started my second channel because of the fact that I knew it was going to take a long time. I knew I was not going to get customer service right away. So basically, when I started a channel, the second channel I love, right? I like that channel. I really do. The Alex Express Shorts. But, and this is a big but, I really like this channel more, because this was my original channel, and I busted my butt, I busted my ass just starting this channel, and I just wanted this channel back, man, because I had original videos from my other channel. I got videos of my surgery of my foot. I had like videos that I just wanted to get back. So, and I got lucky because this channel was suspended by the algorithm. And when that happens, you're not gonna get your videos back. You'll get your channel with 0 videos. And this channel has 2,079 watch hours, right? Because when it was suspended, when it was terminated, I appealed it. Thanks, Angelica. I appreciate that, for Eddie. So I still got 2,000 watch hours on this, like 2,300. Yeah, 2,300 watch hours, because the other watch hours, they were dead. After they suspended me, after a year of no videos, they take away the watch hours from those videos. So I got the original 2,000 watch hours, but then after that, I didn't get no more. So I got demonetized. And, you know, so long story, even longer, like it seems like it's never gonna die. It's like that never ending story ever. Long story longer. So that's what I did. I kept the faith. I said, you know what? I'm gonna call YouTube. Um, I'm gonna just keep at it. I'm not gonna lose hope, because every time I try to do something on YouTube, it'll say, due to the fact that you're suspended, you can't do this and you can't do that. And I kept getting sick of it. I'm like, I am not suspended. Stop saying that. Dude, I was so pissed off, right? So I still had my second channel, and I did it, and I was still doing my second channel, right, with new videos, this and that. And so I just wanted to get this channel back. I never wanted to leave the baby behind. So long story, even longer, like forever longer. Every month I would just put in and say, hey, thanks, Angelica. I thought you was leaving. BG, thanks. Appreciate that. Thank you. So every month or whenever, I'll send a letter saying, can you please look at my channel? And they were like, no. Like, I knew they didn't look at it because the response was too fast, right? It takes time to look at 300 videos, right? And I wanted human intervention. So I knew that a few months. I'm glad you were able to get your channel. Thanks, Donna. It's like a long story, never ending. So basically, I knew YouTube was hiring humans, more and more humans. That's the policy, because there's major complaint and people are leaving YouTube and going to Facebook. So YouTube a few months ago started hiring more people to take reports, and I knew that. So a few days ago, I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I sent another email and I said, look, my channel, I never violated nothing. Can you please restore it and look into it? So I received a letter saying, an email saying, your channel, we looked at it and we decided there was nothing wrong with it. We will restore it with the videos. Man, I got so lucky. So a few days ago, last week or whenever, I hope the dog doesn't fucking bite me, man. It's a dog over there somewhere. There's nowhere to run. Get back. It's you. There's a person there. So, well, I'm losing a lot of people. So anyway, last week they said, okay, we saw your channel you didn't do no violations. Your channel will be restored. So that's why I got this one. This is my original channel. I got it back, and that's the story of that. That's why it was gone for 2 years, and finally it came back. So exciting. I was so excited that I could not even, when I got it back. I was so glad. This channel is the original channel when I started doing updates, and I think I'm gonna go back to doing that. I'm gonna do more. I like working out like this, but I like working out and then doing updates, and that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Except when I go to the gym, I'll probably use my shorts channel. That channel, Alex Express Shorts, pays me. It's monetized, but like I said, I want to keep this one as my main channel to do like what I first started on here, doing like updates, sometimes talking about life, but mainly just doing short updates. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming over. Gracias. Premier Hell. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I just got my channel back. It was suspended. My other channel is monetized, but I'm gonna use this as my main channel now. This is my original channel, Premier Hell. That's a good channel, guys. Y'all check out Premier Hell. Yeah, if y'all want to drop your links, is okay. But yeah, so when I got the channel back last week, I was so excited because this is the original. I know. Oh yeah, appreciate that, man. It's been a long time. I know. I gotta catch up on. If you gotta leave comments, so I can link up to your comments and check out your channels. Because right now we can't touch. There's no hyperlink. If I touch your name and all that, it'll just say report or add as monitor. Like we can't hyperlink to your channel no more unless if you go after the live feed or one of my videos on my channel. If you do that, like we could hyperlink and touch and then go straight to your channel. It just makes it easier when y'all leave. I just subscribed to. Okay, guys, drop your links. It's okay as long as your links are YouTube links. It's okay. You could drop it if you want. Just drop your links so you could connect because YouTube doesn't mind connecting. They don't like advertisements. So as long as it's your channel, you could do it. I trust you. If you want, you don't have to do it. But yeah, I mean, it was a long time waiting. I never gave up. Like I knew YouTube with now that they have more humans and it's better now. So if your channel gets hacked, the most important thing to know is that YouTube is improving. They're improving every day, and yeah. If y'all say hi to each other, you could drive again. I know, and I really hate that they couldn't fix the so-called security issue reason for the removal of that feature. I know. Well, it's expensive to hyperlink like that, and it's easier for spam stuff. Hey Sheilan, thanks, Ruiz. Um, it's harder because YouTube. Having the hyperlink, it was easier to spam stuff. So spam software could hide through the hyperlinking, and YouTube. It was like a what you call a security issue. You know what I mean? And so right now, next month, YouTube want to even make sure that your channel is protected. You got to have a two-step verification. Don't forget, starting on November. So Alex, are you on a road or at home? Right now, I'm still home. I'm gonna fly out to Dallas this week to look at a truck. I'll probably buy it, a newer truck. So does the host. Exactly. Moderation need this. Moderation needed. Yeah. And so that's the host. That's right. Link to the original change page. Yeah. It's just more security issues when you hyperlink. So YouTube's counting down on that for now. But you could do it once you post it on your video and you're doing comments on your actual video. On the live feed, it's more riskier to some extent. It could be compromised channel. Yeah, to originally change the original channel. So YouTube tries to do the best it can. YouTube is like a boat, like you're the captain of the ship, in other words. You control stuff, but YouTube is the boat. They're the mechanism that you're driving, that you're floating, or whatever you call, right? You're the captain, you could do stuff, but still, to turn around the boat or to anchor it, you have to know what you're doing with the proper commands. And if those commands ain't proper, if it's going to sink the boat, there's safeguards in place. So the YouTube people figured there's a lot of hacking because of the fact that you could hack on the hyperlink. Like when you when you hit the pic. YouTube has paid me $10,000 the last 2 years. Yeah, exactly. Because you're live streaming. You do. I know you got your kids in there too. Then you do your little cat faces and all that, which is fun. And you have more attraction from the subscribers. And the thing is that when I get paid, I always remember as a business partner when you're doing what you call that, the 1099, because you're a contractor now, independent contractor, that you have to pay a percentage. Don't forget, if you are at 24%, you got to pay taxes on that. People don't understand. You get $10,000 from YouTube. You get $5,000 for YouTube. You got to pay the government on that. They forget that part. They think YouTube is fun. It's like a hobby. But this is a business. YouTube, when it first started, was never like this. It was like a hobby that you happen to make $10,000. And if you want to report it, it was on you. But now YouTube lets you know. They got like self-help that tells you that you have to report it so that you don't get in trouble with the IRS. Because right now, even if you make $1,000, the IRS wants 10, between 12 and 25%. I have to get back out on the road. I've been home all week. Man, I'm walking the water here, huh? I've been home a week spending time. Well, that's fun. I'm normally gone during the week, so I don't see them. Man, it's so fun. I had to pay $20 and $150. Not much. Yeah, it depends on your revenue, premium. It depends what bracket you have, your accountant, your write-offs. If you get, I'm a my tax bracket is I'm a C corp, right? So I'm an S corp. I'm sorry. So I'm at like 12%. So when I do taxes, I could write off stuff because of my trucking business. So I structure and I still had to pay exactly. I structure my business around the S corp tax bracket, 12%, right? I'm a pass-through entity. That means every time I make money, right, I got to pay my employers and pay myself a percentage, and then have a payroll service. Right now I'm a payroll service. I pay myself a certain wage, and then there they take out the taxes. But on YouTube, you don't have that. You have to pay taxes. Tell your accountant, and you show her, your 1040, your tax returns and all that from YouTube and whoever, and then she calculates that based on, if you're S corp, if you're a 1040 employee. Again, this is 1099. You're not an employee, you're a contractor. So now you got to pick the bracket. You pick the brackets such as LLC, doing business as. You don't have to be LLC and pay at the yearly franchise fee, but you have to be DBA, doing business as, which is free, but you still are individual, and you have to pay taxes on that. DBA is usually 24%. So if you made 1,000, you roughly got to pay between is 10% of 1,000 is 100, 20% is 200. You got to pay like $250 based on that 1,000. Now, if you make 10,000, you do the math. You got to pay at least $2,000 to $3,000, not 200. So I'm hoping that your accountant is doing good for you. You can pay $60 on the TurboTax and then do it for you, and yet the bastard don't pay for it, and you have to use your own account. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hey, GN, I'm glad you're coming over. Thank you for coming over. I just saw your video. Shorts. I forgot she has the shorts now. Sabrina has the shorts. Yeah, I mean, the tax brackets is different for everybody. S corp 60/40 rule, W2 yourself and pay yourself dividends. Right. That's what you call a pass-through entity. So, the dividends that you're paying on your revenue is based on like a different situation, let's say, versus an employee like 1040 employee, or even a C corp, or even in a corporation. These are all just brackets that the tax people specialize, and they know how to pay you. Shilling Ruiz, that's right. Sabuano shorts. Everybody, y'all could drop your link. I don't know what y'all scared is, okay? I appreciate the likes, man. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I'm not gonna go nowhere. Like I promised you a few months ago. I had a funny feeling that, in life, don't give up, man. Like I set myself up financially. I set myself up for future stuff. I set myself up for, even in life, for anything prepared. And now I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna have more control of my business, like I told you. Do more videos safely. If I'm driving or whatever. I'm not gonna give up. Last week I was in trouble when the cop pulled me over and he gave me a ticket for no reason. I said, well, how can you give me a ticket looking through the rearview mirror? Like, you said I'm driving unsafe. I never sub to your original. No, I appreciate that, man. When I look at the history, I went back to all the original people, but they all have gone. Like 70% of the people from 2 years ago, they're gone. They don't do YouTube no more. They do YouTube, but it's different. Like not the same where they grow and network like this right here. I don't mind if you grow and network, but all this is gone. They're like different. They don't do videos. They don't even exist no more. Gotta run. Take care of. Okay, Eddie. I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate all you guys. I'm hearing voices. I appreciate all you guys, man. Thanks for coming over. Gotta run. Yeah. Um, yeah, all those Premier Hell, all those guys, man, they're gone. Like it's just a handful. Uh, good. Oh my God, like so many people left. Yeah, right. Donna, a lot Filipinos and oh yeah, I got Eddie. I got Filipino friends and Spanish friends that I network. I go in there. Even though I monetize on all the channel, I'm always in there. It's not about that. It's for me. I help small channels. Even if this channel becomes super big, that's just my nature. Every time I make money on all the channel, I give it right back. If a YouTuber needs money or this and that, I'm giving it right back. All my monetization from my other channel is always going back into the community here because that's what I do. Everything has changed, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, people like I don't know. They're not the same. Every single growth channel that was big, they're not doing it no more. They deleted all the live feeds, and I don't know. Like I still have pride on growing my channel through people. Like I never, I never said to myself like I'm too good now. I'm gonna like my second channel, Alex Express Shorts. I got like way. Hold on, I gotta read this one. On my second channel, I'm way past monetization. Like 4,000 hours, I got way more than that. I got like 300,000 watch hours. So I still go to the small channels. I don't care. Like I'm not. I don't care like that. Like I still, this is how I started, to help others. I noticed, Donna says, I noticed the ones that was in a big rush to be monetized. Once they get achieved it, they stop doing the videos. Crazy. You obsessed to be monetized, then you quit. I know, ain't that stupid? I know channels, like it was a few channels when they said, I want to get monetized because I want to buy my kids like a vacation to Disneyland. I want to get monetized not for me, but for my kids. This is a kids channel, and I'm hoping my kids channel get monetized. But at the end of the day, it's like not really their kids channel; it's their channel. They're doing all kind of stuff on their channel, but yet they use the kids as a act of let me get monetized, guys. Watch my videos, watch my hours, watch my content. Even though there's not much content. They were always using their kids as an excuse. Well, I got to buy like a new let me see, drawing channel. Don't really do too well at first. Later on, you will get burned out. That's why I never went yeah, exactly, into the growing channel. Just content. Yeah, exactly. Right. So, all these channels, they're basically gone, and and some of them, like they figure out like I seen a few where they were big because they find out it's not profitable unless exactly yes exactly Claudita, thank you for coming. That was a fun live feed you was doing. I like your live feed. So yeah, these other growth channels, like I was watching a growth channel the other day, right? That's Claudita, mi nueva amiga. Thank you. Te aprovecho que está aquí en mi canal. Yeah, I was watching I forgot her name, and I think it was Andita. She was always doing these growth streams, like 12 hours long, right? And once she got monetized, she was still doing the growth streams, and then she kind of stopped to do reaction videos. It's like she gave up on that, and now she figured out, well, she get more views doing reaction videos. She was getting like 10,000 views for her reaction when she does, oh, he could sing so good. Oh my God. So hey, thank you for coming over, man. Oh my God. All these Saibog, ¿cómo está? Thank you for coming over. Man, I appreciate that. Saibog, thank you. Can I drop my link? Yeah, everybody could drop your link. Yes, please. If you're growing your channel, and just make sure there's a link to your channel. No commercial stuff, no ads, because YouTube doesn't like that. Exactly. They've been 8 hours plus, insane. You know what, Donna? They don't understand the YouTube change, and I try to explain the growing channels that after 8 hours, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your data. you're not gonna get monetized. If you do a 7 hour growth stream, yeah, you can get hours, but it's been 2 years. I know, man. Y'all making me cry. It's been 2 years. This is I never gave up on this channel. It was suspended because it was hacked. And finally, last week, YouTube said there was nothing wrong with my channel. It was a mistake. And they gave it right back with all my videos. But it's 2 years old videos. But yes, I know, said, well, man, that's crazy, right? 2 years, man. It's been 2 years. Oh, wow. And I'm not going to give up, man. I am not going to give up. Everybody chase Claudita. She's growing her channel. If y'all could support her, 5, 10 subscribers, and watch her videos, to support her so she could get monetized. She has a new cat, her son. She lives with her husband. Very good, very good channel. Let's talk about Sleep Stream. No, that don't get me started, because those, people don't understand. Like, it's okay if you're gonna do a sleep screen, but realize that the algorithm right now is going to suggest your channel based on activity. So the people don't understand that it doesn't go by hours. The algorithm doesn't know if it's hungry. The algorithm doesn't know what day it is. The algorithm doesn't know what's the algorithm is programmed. It's a machine, right? It's smart, but it's a machine. That machine says, okay, somebody watched it for 2 hours. It doesn't know what 2 hours is. It doesn't, right? It doesn't calculate like that. It's not programmed to do that. What the algorithm, the new one, is programmed to do is retention. Like, if you stay on a live stream, on a video, if you stay on YouTube, you get retention. You get reward for retention. A reward. You get like a cookie from the algorithm. What that basically means is, if you're if you're doing a live stream and there's no participation in there, the algorithm sees that there's nobody coming in to YouTube to watch a video. All it can see is that your video is on, your channel has an activation for a live stream, but it doesn't understand. It cannot reward you. It cannot reward you for hours and time, because it doesn't know what that is. What it knows is that somebody came into your live stream for 5 minutes. So now you're gonna get 5 minutes of watch time. It knows that somebody came in to your live stream for 20 minutes. But it doesn't work like that. The algorithm can reward you with those time stamps, but at the end of the day, when it recalculates if that person stayed on your channel, if you didn't, if they never left. So it rewards you for retention. And how that works is, at the end of a video session, like a live stream, the more people come in, the more they participate. That's how it rewards you. It's hard to explain how the algorithm works, but again, I'm not going to make my channel based on hard, complicated explanations. It rewards you by people staying. So if a person watches your video for a certain amount of time, of course you get rewarded. But if that other person leaves in 5 minutes, you're not going to get rewarded. See, you're going to get rewarded for keeping people on YouTube. So the more you keep on there, and the more they comment and talk to you, the more rewards you get for your watch time hours. So let's say if you do a stream for 10 hours, you're not going to get 10 hours of watch time. You're going to get minus. See, the algorithm is not rewarding your channel. So now you're getting minus. So now people complain, why did I lose 5 subscribers? Well, how did I lose 500 watch hours? It's simple. Every two weeks, the algorithm sends out robots, spamware robots, to check for spam, to check for any safety situations on all the videos. And it's a really complicated process. So once they see that a person came to your channel for 5 minutes, didn't leave a comment, he subscribed, but he didn't leave a comment, the algorithm is going to be, okay, even if he left a comment, he stayed for 5 minutes, we're not going to reward him. You have to stay on YouTube. Let's say that person left to Facebook. You're literally not going to get rewarded, because you didn't do your job to keep people on the platform. See, so if you look it up, it goes by retention, right? A session is like, when you do something with a timestamp. let's say if you're making dinner, right? You made dinner for your 5 people, for your 5 family members, but the outcome is the dinner and you fed your people, not the hours that it took for you to make it. See, the algorithm works like that. It knows that you're feeding YouTube dinner, but it's not timing you. So when you expect them to get 20 hours here, 30 hours there, it doesn't work like that. It works by you feeding subscribers and people to stay on the YouTube channel. Hold on, I missed some comments here. Exactly. It goes by how long the viewer stays, engages topic. When they came in for 10 minutes and hit like, basically they messed up your algorithm. Well, yeah, to some extent they did. They did do that, so YouTube won't promote it. Exactly. Everyone try to stay on the. Well, see, the thing is, you could try to stay too, Donna, but don't go nowhere. Let's say if you stayed for 10, 20 minutes and you left YouTube, see, now you're taking dinner away from the algorithm, right? Because it doesn't go by hours, this and that. The simple explanation is you need to figure out if you're bored. Well, that's another thing, Premier Health. You could do backflips, jump off a cliff, and be excited for that timestamp. But then at the same time, YouTube right now put in a new thing where you can see graphs of people that's your subscribers and people that's not your subscribers that's watching your channel, and that gives you an idea on how the algorithm works, right? When a person that's not subscribed to your channel and they're watching it, right, you're still getting rewards, right? They're not your subscribers, but they're not boring. This, your subscriber usually may stay even if you're boring, but a viewer that's not subscribed and he's watching you, right? And if he stays, you're doing a good job. People say that when you look at your analytics, right, they say, well, it's only 20% of my subscribers watching and 80% of non-subscribers watching me. Well, in a way, that's a good thing because you're doing something that's not boring and you're keeping 80% of people that has no commitment to you to watch you. In a way, that's good. But for advertisement's sake, like Premier Hell, he gets $10,000 every few years. That's not good because you want to have your subscribers watching your content so you could get monetized views. Now, exactly what Premier, like exactly how much it is, it depends. Premier Hell, his channel, he gets like a lot of super chat. So I'm pretty sure that $10,000, maybe 70 or 80% of it was the super chats. Hold on, let me see. Man, I keep missing these great comments. Everyone. The simple explanation is you need to figure it out if you're boring, right? Now, but don't forget, Premier, you could be boring, like with a topic, such as when COVID came out. Everybody was interested in it, but the explanations were boring. So, your content does have to have what you call like a true meaning behind it. It's called business proposition, right? It has to have like a thing behind it. Even though if it's boring, you still have to have a thing behind it, a business proposition, such as what's this channel all about? If you're talking about car fixing, me, I'm talking about algorithm updates and stuff like that to help you promote your channel, make it bigger organically without buying subs and views, right? So that could become boring, which is a reason even the YouTube channel that is made by YouTube producers and product managers doesn't even have 500,000 views. You get 350 million videos every minute on YouTube, but yet one of the biggest important people that talk about how to run your channel properly, and they talk about the new stuff that's coming out, like the future buttons and menus. These guys hardly got 500,000 because of the fact that the topic is boring, but it's important and is essential. So when you look at those views from only 500,000 subscribers, that channel is making a lot of money because of the fact that the views are solid. So even though it's a boring channel, the views are solid because of the business proposition. The information is solid. Oh man, I'm missing these. You can let your engagement in your live stream. Donna says, Premier Health, you can tell be your engagement in your live stream. Is everyone chatting up a storm, or on your topic, or if they sound it dropping out. That's how I tell. Plus, people watching your replay. Exactly, the replay is so vital. I've done live streams, but I got 5 views, and then like a few weeks later, it goes up to 100 or whatever, 200. That just depends. Or even a short, like when I do let's say I'm reviewing Kool-Aid. I remember when I did a Kool-Aid review video on the water enhancers, I had like 5 views. Then within a month, it was up to 2,000. And then, see, those are called evergreen videos. They're boring to some extent, but as time goes by, the importance, such as reviewing water enhancement uh, uh, food products, like the Kool-Aid, where you put inside the water, inside the they're like water enhancers to get water flavor, right? That might not be important now. It might be boring, and it is. Probably it is. But as you're going down the road, and you're like, you know what? I wonder if this product is good. Let me see. And YouTube will promote that based on not the boring factor, but the business proposition factor, right? It's a product. YouTube is based on products. That's how YouTube makes money. So they interrelate that. Now you could have like a social. Um, I'm scared to start a new channel. Within 2 months, I will have 100,000. Wait a minute. I'm scared to start a new channel. Within 2 months, I will have 100,000. No joke. Yeah, you shouldn't be scared. You will have 100,000 subscribers. And again, it's not based on subscribers though. Like when you do a channel, it's not based on a subscriber count. There's a lot of channels out here that have like a quarter of a million subscribers, and they make way more money than a channel that has 4 or 5 million subscribers. So it's not about subscriber count. It's more about your content, your business proposition. What is it that you're showing to the people on YouTube? For me, I like, my mom was a doctor in business. She did analysis, and I grew up kind of, watching that. So I like, in college I excelled in analysis work. So I like numbers and stuff like that. So when I do this research here, I like talking about it. And that's why, like, my YouTube videos later on gets more views because of that. The business proposition of it. Don't worry about being boring on having like 2 or 3 views. It depends. If you come on YouTube looking for views, looking for money, you shouldn't even be doing YouTube, because with the competition that's out today, after 2 or 3 years, it's even thicker. It's better to do YouTube. It's better to do YouTube for the enjoyment factor, not for any other reason. So always keep that in mind. Well, you could do longer videos. There's nothing wrong with that. You could do longer videos. Why you? I started shortening my lives for more watch time on replay. Well, don't forget, you have a button in there, Donna, a highlight button that gives you a certain. Let's say if you do a video for 2 hours, if you hit this button on desktop that says highlight, you could shorten that live feed with the highlight of your live stream. You could have like videos within videos. Now, not only will you get the hours and the sessions retention from the longer videos, not only will you get that, you will also get videos within videos that gives you more watch time. So that's how you could grow your channel even bigger. Let's say if you do this like my live feed right now. Look, I'm gonna hit this button right here. It says save highlight. Right? It says right now I just tapped it. It's on my right hand side. It's 3 little dots, right? Donna. If you hit these little, it says mute microphone, share, or save highlight. When I hit that button right here, which I'm looking at, I wish I could show it to you. If you hit that, I remember you saying that a while ago. I don't know how to do it. It's right. Let's say you're doing live feed, like I'm doing it right now, right? Right here on my bottom right on my screen, 3 dots. If I touch those dots, you see save highlight. If I touch that, highlight saved to your channel. And what happens is, now I have a highlight of a particular segment on this live feed, and you can just keep doing that 5 or 6 times. Now you're going to have 5 or 6 videos on the highlight of the stream. If you're talking about relationship advice, working out. I know you work out a lot. Food with your kids and your family. If you're doing, like, let's say you're doing that part on your vlog, you can highlight the food part. You go, yeah, exactly. Where are you? Is this where where? Okay, Donna, if you do a live stream, right? Donna, just being real, and to anyone unless I really like them, my channel is at work in this. Right. It's like at the bottom, Donna. All the way at the bottom, you see the things where you could touch the little thing there to make your channel look like this. See, now I'm gonna do the bubbles. See the bubbles? See my bubbles there at the bottom? That right there, right next to it is three dots. If you hit that, it'll save highlights on your live stream. If you're doing the laptop, it's even easier. You go into live room and edit and do all that stuff in there. But right now on the phone application, which I'm using, right here where you see the bubbles, that menu is like a round little. Then you can see chat at the bottom. Let's say top chat, live chat, and I go hide the whole chat so I can see chat. So the button next to it is like a little exclamation point with the conversation bubble, and then next to it is the camera button. You can flip the camera front and back. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is on an Android though. So at the bottom there, I've been doing my lives with StreamYards. Are you monetized, Donna? Are you monetized? Why are you using StreamYards? I said, why not? Yeah, if you monetize, don't even think about using StreamYard. Just use your regular YouTube live button. I think you're monetized, right? You should be. So if you hit this button, I could make the menu disappear, put me back in normal. I could even do that right there, see? I could do that. I could make myself red. Look at that. Now I'm red. I could make like a weird black and white. I could make it bright as hell. See that? See I'm bright? I could go back to normal. I go back to the bubbles. It's all at the bottom down there. There's three little dots. You save your highlights from your long 2-hour stream and make important highlight footage from your live feed. Not only does that help you get more watch time and more watch hours, it also gives you monetized watch hours. So if you need like 4,000 and you need to get like, let's say 1,000 more, right now you're doubling up your watch hour accumulation. You hit that button on the right. You can see it right there. It'll say Premier Health to Fund. I know, right? Why are you using are you monetized, Donna? You should be monetized. Why are you using StreamYard? StreamYard is good if you got like a whole bunch of people coming on to talk to you. I did a tutorial how to use StreamYard like 2 years ago. When this channel got suspended, I wasn't monetized. It took like a few months to get monetized, a couple of weeks, whatever it was, I don't know, 6 weeks. But for 6 weeks, I was using StreamYard. StreamYard is one, you're not monetized? No way you're not monetized. But you can still use YouTube if you got over 1,000 subscribers. You could use the YouTube live stream. But it's okay. Even StreamYard is a vendor that's approved by YouTube. So using StreamYard, you can still get watch time and watch hours. I have a host on my live stream. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. But the good thing is that the watch hours count towards your monetization. On StreamYard. So everything you get on StreamYard, YouTube counts it. Is a verified vendor for YouTube. So there's nothing wrong with that. You could use StreamYard. If you use another one, you won't. If you're trying to get monetized, yes, I can use YouTube live stream. Exactly. How many watch hours do you need to get monetized? I'm gonna download your how many watch hours do you need? Like we all should be watching your playlist to give you watch time. But again, at the end of the day, it's good to have monetization because a few months ago, YouTube, I think I'm going to do a test live stream tonight. I want to find this highlight button. Yeah, but you can't use StreamYard. You have to use YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can find something on StreamYard. StreamYard changed from when I did my last tutorial. Yeah, you don't use StreamYard to find that button. That button is on the YouTube live stream a screen. Yeah, that button that we're talking about is on the YouTube live. Yeah. Hey, Angelica, you're back. Welcome back. Thank you for coming over. Salamat. Yeah, yeah. So it's on. It's on the YouTube live menu screen. Um, and again, like just like YouTube Shorts right now has a new button on the screen for green screen. See behind me. Let's say I want to put like let's say if I put a picture on my phone, if I take a picture on the phone of a island with palm trees, right now on YouTube, believe it or not, on YouTube Shorts, if you see behind me, let's say that's a green screen right now. Let's say this is a picture on my phone, but now I could use that, put my YouTube Shorts on there, and have a green screen, and do whatever it is whatever of course, non-copyrighted or nice pictures. You don't want to have no bad stuff because the advertisers they're going to pay you much on your CPM on your channel. So you want to have good clean family pictures in the background, like a palm tree. Take a picture of New York, right? The Eiffel Tower, you can put the Eiffel Tower behind you, make it look like you're in France. So the green screen would be for everybody. Well, again, I'm sorry, for only iPhone at this time. Only iPhone users going to have that button. Hold up, I think I know where to find it. I'm using StreamYard. Is going to do a test tonight. See if I have to go to desktop. No, you could use it on your mobile device app if you have it. You could use it on your desktop too. You have to navigate into the live room, into the live stream room on the left hand side. You have to go to Creator Studio, right? And then in the Creator Studio on the left hand side, go to your live stream room, go into advanced settings, and you'll see it in there, on your desktop. So you could do it on your desktop. And again, it's through YouTube. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you could do it through StreamYard. I haven't been in StreamYard for a while. I've been so busy starting this company, and it's a lot of down. It's a lot of issues starting this company, so it detracted me from staying on YouTube. I was just doing YouTube part time, but like I promised you, I'm gonna buy a drone. I'm gonna do more live streams, more videos. Even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes, I'm gonna do shorts. I'll do more shorts on here. I'm not gonna abandon the other channel. The other channel got so 4,000 subscribers, but that's not a lot. But still, it's substantial, and there's a lot of people in there watching my updates. But again, I'll transfer any situation here instead. This is my first original channel. I'm not going to abandon it, and I want to grow it. I think I only need like 2,000 watch hours to get monetized, but it's not about monetization. Any money I get, I'll give it right back. So I'm not desperate to, I don't live on it. But I still appreciate everybody here though. I used to use OBS stream. Yeah, OBS is open broadcast software. That means that anybody could write to it. It's easier to some extent. Um, um, but compared to StreamYard, YouTube gives you watch time hours, and OBS OBS is not a vendor that YouTube approves. If you're not monetized or you don't care, yeah, you could use OBS. But if you care about your watch time hours, then use StreamYard. Hello, hey, Neverland. Salamat coming over. Shared teacher out. Thanks. You also need to know when to get monetized, turn in monetized before going live. You also need to when you get monetized, turn in monetized before going live. Yeah, when on the StreamYards. Well, I don't know what you mean, Premier. Neverland, drop your link. Drop your link, Neverland. It's okay. Everybody's scared to drop the link, except for Claudita. I think she left. She dropped the link, but she left. Can you run my dating relationship animation cartoons playlist? That would help me. Yeah, everybody run her list. Yeah. I could do it on my computer tonight. Just run it. That should give you a few hundred hours. When you do a live stream for like 1 hour, sometimes it says, when you end it, it'll show you that you got back like 3 or 4 hours. Again, it doesn't go by hours; it goes by session retention, right? So at the end of the day, sometimes you can do a live stream for 2 hours and get back 20, 30. So that's how you get doing live stream. You can get monetized hours real faster. Not anyone. It's open source. Anyone can use it and view the code. Exactly, Premiere. See, a lot of people here don't understand what that means. It's like open source means that once you have information on how to make something better or improve it, you write like computer language. You get the authorization from the vendor, whoever it is, like, so, and this one is open source, right? LBS. And then you go right in there, they see it, they make sure there's not compromise, and they let you use at any given point. It's like Linux. Linux software is like a Windows format, but it changes consistently. It's one of the most secure operating systems out there because it's consistently changing, and hackers don't like that. They like to have something on hand that Apple. I think Apple software is similar. The proprietary software from Apple is so consistently changing and harder to hack than regular Android. The system. I'm playing last night. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, Neverland. I appreciate that. Uh, yeah, I appreciate that. Don't forget to run Donna's list too. Hey, Donna, drop your link. Oh, she did. Hey, Neverland, check out Donna. She deserves to be monetized. Neverland monetized her kid's channel real fast. Ardeline Adventures. She was always, consistently running live feeds and videos, and everybody was supporting her. She monetized that channel real fast. Ardeline Adventures, and now we need to monetize Donna being real. Donna just being real. She's been in here for a while. Like since this channel got hacked, she's been in here. We should support her too. And it's all about doing it the right way. I know she could get monetized by paying some money and getting some views and some hours, but it's not worth it. It's better to do it organically. I'd rather do it taking it to a few years or whatever versus cheating. Because everybody does it anyway. Everybody, from the top YouTubers, they're buying subscribers, just to make the channel more popular for advertising. And YouTube sometimes closes their eyes when they see that. They're like, oh well, it's going to help YouTube out anyway. They're going to get 40%. So if you make $100, they're going to get 40. So of course they're going to close their eyes. You know what? YouTube closed their eyes to 3 years ago. All I need is my animation. That would be great. Okay, the animation playlist. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Right now, I'm still out here. It's getting colder by the minute. I'm out here walking, trying to level out Linux. It's Linux. Yeah, that's what I said. Linux. Yeah, man, I studied that back in the '80s. Linux, early '90s. I was in there trying to pop them kernels. I love computers, but I just stayed with operations instead of software. Linux, yeah, Linux. Linux. And Donna, how are you? Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? See, there's another. Wow, Shizuka Lee. Thank you for coming over. Tamas, Salama for coming over. ¿Cómo está? Te aprecio mucho for coming over. Thank you. Yes. I appreciate that. And don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget that it's all about doing it the right way. Not cheating. For me, I'm starting a whole new business venture. It's a nightmare. I've been down for 2 months, which I love anyway. I get to see my family, but at the same time, man, it's scary. You start a new venture, it's costly. I don't know what's going to happen, but I look forward. Just like this channel. When this channel got suspended, I never gave up, and I was scared because I figured, well, am I going to get my old videos back? And I did. So it was nothing to be scared about. And that's the same way we should be here in terms of in life or whatever it is you're scared of. If you want to start your channel, don't forget to like up. Yeah, everybody's been liking up there, and I appreciate that. If if you have faith, man, and just do it, and don't forget YouTube. Keep saving, Mr. Alex. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. I will. YouTube doesn't pay that much. I mean, you could get super chat, you could get things like, but it really doesn't pay that much. I mean, you have to realize you do all that work. Don't break your legs. I mean, the thing is, believe it or not, YouTube, even if you got 5 subscribers and 2 watch hours, YouTube is gonna make money off of you. They're gonna put commercials. YouTube will put commercials on your videos even if you don't qualify for monetization. If you don't qualify for the YouTube partnership program, which is monetization, YouTube is still making money off you right now. Let's say if your channel has 400 subscribers and you need 1,000 and you need 4,000 watch hours to get money off of YouTube. Well, you're not going to get money because you don't qualify. But right now, YouTube is making money off of you. They're making a lot of money off of your channel. That's the whole point. So if you do have a channel and you figure, try to get it monetized. So at least you get 60% of that money. Right now, YouTube, even if you don't qualify for money, for monetization, YouTube is keeping 100% of that video's AdSense, believe it or not. Let's say if you don't qualify for YouTube monetization and you got a good video, and YouTube is going to put that video up for auction and everybody's going to bid on it, the highest bidder is going to pay for your video. YouTube is going to keep 100% of that. Let's say if you made $100 of that video, YouTube is going to keep it anyway. They started doing that like 3 months ago. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, so now let's say if you're growing your channel, another important thing is you want people to stay in your channel, right? And let's say like right now I'm doing this channel. If I wasn't monetized, which this channel is not monetized, the first thing that I did was I went to the creator studio and I went to the monetization button and I put where I want YouTube to put my commercials, because you can control that. If you tell YouTube that you want the commercials at the beginning, then you put it at the beginning, because it's gonna mess up your subscribers are leaving. If you're trying to get 1,000 subscribers and they're consistently watching your videos and it keeps interrupting and being a pain in the ass. Let's say if you put your advertisement mid-roll in the middle, and your YouTube channel consists of doing something that it requires for the whole video to go through until the end. So now YouTube is messing it up because they're putting videos in your mid-roll. So what you want to do is be smart, right? You go into your channel, go into your creator studio and put that you want all your commercials at the end or at the beginning. Don't put it in the middle. Now, of course, YouTube shortened it now. You can put commercials in the middle at 8 minutes. Before, you needed to have a 10-minute video for mid-rolls to come out, like things in the middle. Now they shortened it. All you need is 8 minutes. So if you do like an 8-minute video and you want the video to be straight all the way to the end, and then because of the information requires for you to watch the whole 8 minutes, you don't want YouTube messing that up. So you say to YouTube, you want the commercials at the end of your video, or at the beginning, not in the middle. Yeah, make sure you do that. Even though you're not monetized, it's good practice. So now, for when you do get monetized, you know how the things work. You know how to control your commercials, where to put them at, and things like that. There's a good practice. You're not monetized yet. No, not on this one. This one got demonetized. I still they gave me 2,000 watch hours from 2 years ago, towards the end of the videos. At the 2-year mark, whatever I had from the 2-year mark got erased. So you got 1 year to monetize a channel. So I'm still until October of next year. From October to October, I'm still able to keep the 2,000 watch hours. So all I need is 2,000 to monetize this channel instead of 4,000, because this channel was suspended. It was hacked a few years ago, and they suspended it by mistake, and they gave it back to me last week, a few days ago. So it's not monetized for that reason. They're not monetized yet. Yeah. So the monetization is a percentage of it. So It's like 2,000, like 2,100 hours. I was able to carry that over because YouTube goes by from when you first you do your video and all that. So mine was around October. So how it works is from October to October. So now I still got like in 2022 October to get 2,000 watch hours to get monetized. Yeah. So when it was suspended for 2 years, I lost half the monetization. So yeah, it's not monetized. And everything I do make, like I said, goes back to other YouTubers. I just give it back to them. Why not, right? Let's help each other out. I hope Sharam is doing good. I know she was having. Are you doing better, Sharam? I don't know if that's her or. I know you're. I wish I could help. But right now, I'm worse than you in the situation. I'm just trying to get by. I think hopefully, like probably by next month, I'll get back in, you know, back into a rhythm. You get rid of these bubbles. Do you know how many watch hours you have, Donna? You should be near, right? I can't see like your analytics here. You should have like at least 3,000, right? All those live streams you're doing. I know Premier here got monetized fast. Premier here, his channel, man, he came out the blocks hot, and it kept growing. And everybody could do the same thing. His channel is based like on a social media, no specific things. Just they'll talk about everything, and they'll just make fun of it. They'll make everything fun time, good vibes. And he's make money off of that. I don't know if Donna's still here, but I mean, you don't have to disclose that. We'll run her playlist anyway, right? Don't forget to run the playlist. Sometimes YouTube monetize crappy channels, and the good ones they don't care about. It's crazy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go in. YouTube love you. Until the next stream, keep on with the keep on.